Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Gupta and I welcome you all to the second part of the Notepad Clone project. In this we will implement more features. These are the features we implemented in the previous video. The link of the previous video will be in the description, so do check it out. So let's start with our project and we insert the new functionalities in here. So we are going to implement the find functionality. Let me demo it first to you. So what are we going to do is, let me show you here. So for example, I'm writing an example. This is our test multiple times. So what will happen is that when I use find, so this dialog box will appear, and for example I want to search is, and I click find next. So wherever is present, like in this, it will check it. I can also check it the previous instance, so it will highlight which instance it is finding, so we can find it. And when there is no previous instance, no more matches found. Same with this next. Let me go to the last instance, see, and we can close it here. So let's implement this functionality. So for this we will use again our function create menu item. This will be in edit menu. Name will be find key event dot vk f and this colon show find dialog box. Show find dialog, not box. So now let's implement this function. We will implement it here. Private void show find dialog action event, not action event 0. Then find dialog will be new j dialog this comma find. Wait a minute, comma find, not find. So let's now create this find dialog. We will create it here. Private j dialog find dialog. So the error is now solved. Now let's start this one. So we will set the find dialog size. You can change it, and it's also resizable. It's just the default size, so don't worry about it. Let's say set it 300 comma 100 and find dialog dot set layout. It will set the layout, and we are using flow layout. Then j label find label equal to new j label find what we have to find, and then find text field will be new j text field. Here we will enter what we have to search, and let's give it a column length of 20. Now we have to make this variable, so let me copy it. Private j text field and then find text field. Now we will make two buttons, j button, find next button will be new j button, find next for next occurrence, and j button previous button will be new j button, find previous, and then we will add those now we will add actions that will happen when we will click these buttons. So add action listener this colon find next Don't worry, we will implement this function, and for find previous, let's name it find brief button. So brief button dot add action listener this colon colon, not three colons, find previous. Now find dialog dot add find label. Then we will add the text area, not find dialog dot add find text field. Then find dialog dot add find next button, and lastly we will add the brief button. So find dialog dot add find brief button, and we will set the visibility to true because we need it to be visible. Set visible will be true. So now let us implement these find next and find previous functions. So now let's code the find next function. So it will be private void find next action event. Then we will get the query which we have to search, which will be find text field dot get text. Then we will check the query whether it has something or not, because if it doesn't have anything, it's pointless to search for anything. So string text will be equal to text area dot get text. This is a text where we have to search for the given string. So then we will set the start index, which will be last index plus 1, and then we have to get the index for this. Int index equal to text dot index of query, and where we have to start. Now let's create the the last index variable first. So let me go let us declare the variable here, private int last index equal to -1. This -1 is signifying that there is no occurrence of the query which we wanted to search. So this will be initially 0, and then it will search for the query occurrences. So we will check if the index is still -1. Index is -1. So we haven't found anything. So text area dot set if index is not equal to -1, which means we have found something. So we will set the caret position to the index, and we will select the text area dot select. We will select the query. So index plus query dot length. We will select this much area. Then the last index will be updated to index. Else if the index becomes -1, then we will show j option pane dot show, not set, show message dialog. This no more matches found. And will be added to find. Then j option pane dot information message. It's just some styling of the message. So wait a minute, let me go down here. So it's the title of the j option pane we need to show, and this is the styling. There are several constants you can use, and I would recommend you to check out. So now this function is complete. Let's code another function, which is private void find previous. Again we will use action event. We will get the string from the find text field dot get text. Then we will check that query should not be empty. Dot is empty. If it is not, then we will get the text of the text area. Dot get text. We will set the start index, which will be last index minus 1, and int index will be text dot last index of query comma start index, because now we have to search from the last, so we are getting the last index of the query at the start. Now we will check that if index is not equal to -1, that means that we have something to highlight and something to show. So text area, not text area, text area dot set caret position at index, text area dot select index comma index plus query dot length. Then last index will be updated to index. Else we will have J option pane dot show message dialog this, then no more matches found, the title will be find, not small f, capital F, and J option pane dot information message. So now we have both of our functions here, and we have no errors. So, and we also added this function here. Let me check it. Yeah, we added it. So now let's run it and check it that everything is working right. Let's give it a minute. Here it is. So now in edit you can see we have find option. Let's first check the keyboard shortcut. So Control F. We are getting the dialog box. Let's close it first and enter something. This is a test. Copy it multiple times. Copy and paste. And let's search for A. Find next. Here you can see the A is highlighted. Let me do it again. You can see the caret is moving. And when I reach the last option, it is showing me no more matches found. This is the last occurrence which is there. So let me close it, and if I do the find previous, the caret is moving in opposite direction. When the last occurrence occurred, no more matches found. So now our find functionality is working. Let me close it. So now let's add the next functionality, which is open functionality. With this we can open a text file into our Notepad clone. So we will use the same method, create a menu item, file menu, open, key event will be vk underscore o, not small o, capital O, and then this colon open. Now we will implement this open function. So we will implement it here. Private void open action event, then we will check the return value will be file chooser dot show open, not show open dialog notepad clone dot this. Now let me create this file chooser variable. So it will be private j file chooser. So now we will check if return value is equal to j file chooser dot approve option. Then we will get the file equal to file chooser dot get selected file, the file we have selected. What happened? Let us import the file. So we have imported it. Now we will try to read this file. We'll be reading with buffer reader will be equal to new buffer reader new file reader, and we'll pass the file we have to read. Now first let's add the catch block. So catch will be any IO exception will be ex dot print stack trace. So now our errors are gone. So string line, then string name will be equal to file dot get name. Then we will print the name and we will set the title, which will be Notepad Clone plus the name of the file, then the closing bracket. Then we will set the text area. Set text will be an empty string, and then we will populate it. While line is equal to reader dot read line is not equal to null. Wait a minute, and close it in the brackets. So if the line is not equal to null, so text area will be appended by the line and a end line character. So now our open function is done. We also have to initialize the file chooser. We haven't initialized it yet. So file chooser will be equal to new j file chooser. Now let's run it again. First we have to stop this. Now we will run it. So wait a minute. Here you can see in file menu we have this open. So let's use the keyboard shortcut Control O. Here you can see on desktop I have certain files. So let me open it. I haven't. Yes. Here is the text file. So here you can see I have a text file. So the text file also has a name. The name is appended here. Again, I can change it, save it, and it will also show in the notepad of my laptop. So let's close it for now, and here we have to close it from here also. So that's all for this video. We have implemented find and open functionality. We will implement more functionalities in upcoming videos. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.